What I'm going over today is the DX Trade platform in connection with Vanquish Trader. Do have a link in the description there as well, depending on where you're watching it from. If you're watching it from Vanquish Discord, use whichever code they tell you to use, but if you're watching it somewhere else, you can always options and the advanced stock and options plans. This appears to be the DX Trade XT platform right down here, and click. I've not checked it on this computer, but we would assume it's going to load. Right? And I'm not sure exactly how your setup's going to look when you open that up. Whether it comes out to something like this, whether it comes out to here. I did do a few minor changes. And I've added a custom watch list here, but you're going to see on the left side in these watch lists, we have some charts here. I did a customized chart, and I'm going to get into that in just a little bit. But just to get used, it's not already there. You can click on that and then change to whichever one you want. So now when you click on that, the instrument's going to populate. You're going to notice as well, when you go to the right there, you can resize the windows. Up and down, things like this. You want to change this one. Same thing when you're switching between defaults. So anyways, if you're in a chart, you're going to notice this maximize widget. So if you want to go full screen there, you can definitely do so. And if you want to go back out, you can do that as well. Now, if I'm looking at entering in a position, let's say I'm in this chart here. I know sometimes they're like this. It may be default like that. What I've done, though, that cleans your chart a little bit. And if you want to buy market or sell market, you can do that from here. You're going to see it go ahead and be aware. If you are clicking on these, it may enter into an active position. The order ticket or the order entry mode. And from here, you can change whether it's buy, sell types, and your duration. So you're not. Now, if you do click on the plus right below that, so if you do exit OCO, you're going to have a limit in, a take profit limit, and a stop. So come down here to the right, clear data. You'll have a quick option to restore it. Otherwise, you're going to see the countdown line. And once it's completed, that order is no longer there. If you want to analyze, you have some additional information. If you want to pin the panel, you can do that as well. Or you can hide the order entry if you don't want to see it. Don't believe we can move this order entry. You're doing a buy here. You get your limit price set up. And then you're going to confirm and send. Again, we can't do that because the market's not open, okay? So no worries if you get that. You're going to extend this out. When you do click on these, you're going to see that's an exit order, just like it said. Once it clears it out, you're going to have to come up here and enter that again. Exit single, profit, and stop. Right? So we got a pretty good hand count. You're going to see those up here. There's your time zone, obviously. That's going to be your equity report. Gives you some additional information. You can customize that here as well. You're going to be on real-time data. Notify it. Click on Save Layout As in your name. And then when you come back to there, you'll have some things like this. Get your account statement there if you want. think I'll have much account statement information available here, but that's nice to know that. So up to 3 months. So if you're trading this while, make sure you keep your information, and you can also switch to light mode here. Top, these are the different workspaces. And when you come to the top here, you want to add that to the workspace. Well, we've already added it to the workspace. We want to add orders. We've added the orders to the new workspace. We want to add trades to the new workspace. You don't like these? Pop-out window into your browser. You can do that as well. Takes just a few seconds. On the top left here, you can actually drag these around if there's something to, and dragging. See, like we showed you earlier there, you can also resize that. And you can manage columns in each and every one of these. If you want to see some additional things there, you can definitely add those in. You can take those out. And within each size within that window, you can also click and drag and resize. Now we're going to exit out of this and focus on the workspaces we already have. So if you have one, you want to delete it. If you want to save it, come up here and save it. And I'm going to go into the options real quick. Before I do so, now I've already made a watch list here. Right from here, you may have noticed that. Sends it to the ticket. If you click on it again, it goes back to the watch list. So keep that in mind. If you've got click the buy and sell buttons, it's going to come down here. You want to clear it. We've already did that and went over that again. When you click on that column again, it is. All right, so within the options, you're going to see, and I did create a new one. And here we go. It looks like I added it here into the main screen. So wherever you want this watch list, if I want it over here and it puts it there, I just click on it and drag watch list there and a chart here, and that it'll let you. Once you create the watch list, you're going to see you can click on the name of that here, and you can create a new. Right? I believe this one is just called JJJ here. There's nothing over. We've already looked at charts. Get into your drawings. You're going to see those on the left-hand side. And depending on how drop down, multiple charts, and then save your layout if you want. Take snapshots, and then again your handy dandy order. Right here. Remember that if you want to chart that option, you can also click on yellow. I'm actually charting that July the 11th, 2025, 460.75 call. As you can see here, again, when you click on that, you're going to bring open a little miniature chart here, and your buy sell buttons. Once you click on the buy, it's going to bring it down to here. Okay? Into your order entry. I'm pretty sure the video is. Alright, so you want to add the watch list. Now you want to go to quick order entry, clear out that old data, make sure you're not entering. Alright, so although it's saying spread here on the advanced, it's going to drop each of those orders down here, and then you can get a combined price, which you, once you do. Again, to clear them out, you want to get rid of that. Make sure you do that. So here's what you're looking at. Buy, sell, single option, buy. It's not adding additional legs. So you're buying, selling this one, or I'm buying, selling this one. It's not adding them. Now, if I do spread buy, that's buy all the spread, sell the spread. Most people might not be doing these spreads, a lot of people. So just keep that in mind. Buy, sell, bid ask, and some additional data that you have right here. These on the top right will collapse all. So if you want to go into a certain chain, you can definitely do that. You can change or more. You want to add some filters, you can do that here as well. And also, but as you can see, that's prettier weekly calendar spreads, and you're going to have to be on the advanced account to do this. So it's another way to do it, whether you're adding it into, and then you'll have the bid, the ask, and the mid right here in the order entry. Same thing with all your spreads right here, singles here. Single can be added to a spread. Went over the different categories, changing some things. You want to add multiple charts, you can definitely do so. Or you want to reset those. So you can click and drag. Going to extend these out so you can know the names of them. And the same what you can do with a lot of platforms you can click on. You've changed background colors and things earlier, and by clicking up here, and from there you can change it, and you open up another one. It's gonna drag a chart, and it's here, and you're wondering to know what that is, and it usually gives you the options to go to references and to wherever you want on your chart up. You want to maximize the single chart I was just in a chart grid. You can do that as well, and then you can click on here to send it back into the workspace. So it's a quick overview. Go over here to options. That's gotten a little messy on me. It's 5 minutes. You want to customize it, you can do that as well, and your chart types. So standard things. So right there that comes up on your chart, and you can normally confirm and send. Market's closed, but can't do that, and you cancel that order. It's back out as well. But that's pretty much a overview here to the DX trade. I believe this is the here at things to think about, especially in terms of the, make sure you are aware to be able to add additional things right here from the plus button. So I think we've covered pretty much everything. Go, but that's it. Drawdown King here. Still have that DDK code for that up to 90% off, depending on where you're at. If you're in the Vanquish, they will go back to some additional pricing that can definitely change going forward. But for now, that's all I've got. That's your Vanquish Trader, your DX Trade XT platform.